He gave the all clear from behind the gates, had a second thought. Off and racing this time around. Excess Baggage is last leaving the gates. Back there at the tail end of the field, Geronimo Magic won the break from Macwell Smart away very quickly. Up there, Style in third, completing 200. Fearless Talk is fourth, a length and a half away, Miss Val Malenko. They're being followed further back by Shoe and Whiskey, who's over on the inside. A length to Panthera Tiger, well back to back chatting. Eternal Wine and the odds-on favourite last of all, spotting the leader of the best part of 10 lengths, Excess Baggage, as Geronimo Magic strings them out here at the 600. The baldy-faced Geronimo Magic, 3/4 to Macwell Smart. In behind them, Fearless Talk, enjoying a great run to the turn, shaded by Stylen. They're followed after a length and a half, Ms. Val Malenko. Back behind those near the inside on straightening for home, Shoe and Whiskey. Now, where's this favourite? It's come eventually to the outside to start its run, and it's coming with Eternal Wine, but they've got a lot of ground to make as Ms. Val Malenko ranges up, grabs the lead, Miss Val Malenko. Here comes Excess Baggage. It's cutting the margin. Excess Baggage goes to Miss Val Malenko and got her right on the post. He pipped her again, 3 straight pike, and Excess Baggage has won narrowly from Ms. Val Malenko. Right behind them are Stylen and Macwell Smart, followed by Fearless Talk. Then came Shoe and Whiskey, Geronimo Magic, Eternal Wine. It faded late. Then Panthera Tiger. Back at the tail is Back Chatting. Well, it was exciting to watch. Not quite sure if it was exciting for those that took the $1.60. Because it had headwinds in front of it on the turn. Back at the rear, no pace, always was going to be there, but has the ability and the tenacity to cut Miss Val Malenko down and get her in the final stride. 7, 4, 10 and 3 are the numbers. Excess Baggage gives Willie the card so far. A double for Luke Fernie. The Exceedance filly has done it under challenging circumstances from right back there at the rear. They had run. It would have been giving the pacemaker Geronimo Magic 10 lengths possibly before the home corner. Done a mighty job to run Miss Val Malenko down and to pick her up to go home and record her second win from 5. She's an Exceedance Acacia Road filly for Luke Fernie, R. Bavicic, GJ, Mrs. R. Flay. Training double for Luke today. Good to see here. Right on target with Willie, who's ridden the program so far. Defeating form is Val Malenko, the Sessions mare, trained by Summer Dixon for D. Britton, ridden by Holly Nottle. And number 10, third home, Stylen by Ribchester from Shears All Fashion for Andrew Ingalls, trained by Pete Fernie, ridden by Lucy Fiore. Macwell Smart, fourth in. And that was about the tail. Short neck 2 lengths. The story continues to be written here this afternoon. 1:11.74 the time by Willie, who rides a hat-trick in the first 3. Fourth event, Key Clean Handicap. Back to the 1,000 metres we go for the next on the card. There are no changes. Let's go back downstairs. A good day here. Productive day for Luke Fernie. And even more productive afternoon for the Wizard. Lockie.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, he's got his eye in the Wizard as Luke Fernie joins me once again. Luke, congratulations on the win, Excess Baggage. Was that the real Excess Baggage here this afternoon, the filly that you were hoping to see down in Bunbury?
Yeah, it was, and I've held her in high regard, and like I said, I was a bit disappointed in her at Bunbury. We put the tongue tie on her today. Her heart rate and her recovery wasn't as good as I'd like it to be first up, so there might have been something underlying there. But yeah, it was an exciting finish. Willie rode her. Summed up the race really well. They obviously went too quick and she was good enough to motor over the top of them.
Moving forward, is she the type of filly that we can just expect to get back over this type of trip, or does she have the scope to actually go out to 7 furlongs in time?
I'll see what the boss has to say. I can see her stretching out. She has that good turn of foot to do so, so hopefully we can stretch out over a period of time.
Well done here.
Thanks, mate.
There's Luke Fernie. Here's Willie Pike.
Willie Pike joins us now after the third leg of an early treble. Willie, you summed it up perfectly in the previous race. You said it was going to be hard to make ground and that she would get back. Did you think she'd be that far back?
I was hoping I wouldn't be. I was hoping there'd be a 3-wide line. Luke was sort of pretty confident. He said, just don't ride her out of her comfort zone. But I did say at some point it becomes mathematically impossible when you get too far back, and I think I nearly discovered the limits there.
top of the home straight. Confidence levels in yourself and the filly.
I thought I was going to run a really, really good second.
What point did you start to think, hey, I might have you here?
About sort of 75, just inside the 100, that Miss Val Valencia didn't quite keep going, and I was like, oh, we're a chance, but just thought we were going to peak on our sprint because she had to sprint so hard for so long.
What about in the next, the horse that Grant and Alana had, and now Luke Scott, Malatia? What can you tell us about the trial?
Look, his trial was nice. He was progressing along nice in their system, and now switched to Luke. So I haven't had much to do with him recently, but I was happy with the trial. I think at his best form, he's very hard to beat in a race like this.
3's good, 4's better, 5's even better than that. Good luck.
Yeah, well, hopefully it keeps going.
There's Willie Pike. He combines with Luke Fernie once again. This time it's excess baggage taking out the third of the day here at Belmont Park.